This week's edition of Grappler's Keep is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And as we get closer and closer, and it's time to finish up all of the shopping lists to get all you need for Thanksgiving, whether it's for making the big meal or just having something to munch on and enjoy while you're watching the football games. Make sure while you're eating that you make sure you're hydrating as well, and the best thing to drink while watching all those games or just enjoying fun times with family and friends over Thanksgiving is that one product that has all of that great water taste, but still only half of those dreaded water calories. The one, the only Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it's sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone wise on this island Earth. It's Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Saturday night, so that means our specials behind the counter tonight are our patented 1, 2, 3 parfaits, as this is Saturday night, which means it is time for Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K24 universe for numbered characters from all of your favorite tabletop RPG genres. Say that successfully once in a row. Genres compete in a ring that we call the Dice Tray. We're getting ready and close to our next premium live event, which is the Chamber of Horrors, our version of the Elimination Chamber.
Ice cream scoop trebuchets are loaded and ready for you, Virgil.
Waffle cone crossbows ready for lunch.
All right, looks like the staff have things ready to go. I think they're hoping for a raid or something like that, or they're just ready for a food fight at the end of everything. Who knows? We'll find out what happens. Hey, Wandering Silence, good to have you here with us tonight as we're getting ready to get started. We got a bunch of good matches coming up. We got some stipulations in some of them, in I think at least 3 of them to make things a little bit interesting. So, without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started. Do you dare to enter the dice tray? Welcome to Grappler's Keep. All right, let's get things started here. Let's catch up on the news from last week on the Queen's Courtyard side of the show, our women's wrestling section. The fires of an old rivalry were reignited after champions Charity and Chastity attacked Shiny and Sable before their match. This animosity between the two teams will explode once more and could very well end with them facing off with tag team titles on the line. We're definitely heading towards that as we are seeing some of the dark side of Charity Philpott in these matches. It's been primarily her against Shiny during this tag team rivalry, and we will see what happens with that rivalry later on tonight. Also, Warble punctuated her win by slamming Desiree Bouveau through a table, with a result this decisive early in the rivalry. Many question if her rival will have what it takes to fight back. We will find out on that tonight, that is for sure. So that's a catch up on the news on the ladies' side. Let's take a look and see what our matches are tonight. As mentioned, we got Shiny and Charity going at each other in our opening match. Warble and Desiree Bouveau will continue on with their ongoing rivalry as Desiree is trying to challenge for the championship belt. Pick and Sarlana will have her third time bearing the Hunter's Mark, and this time she has her hands full. She has Annabelle Dukes out of the stable known as Fatal Attraction. In singles action, we have two people who are normally tag team specialists, but they have some good singles on their own. Am I cutting out when I'm turning away? Okay, thanks. I'll try to get things a little bit more. Oh, I know what the problem is. I've got this positioned wrong. Hear me at all? Yeah, let's see what's going on here. Nope, now it's back. Looks like it's back. Looks like it was just maybe bad connection. Let me double check something here real quick. Whoops, wrong button. Let's see. Properties. Okay, yep, everything's hooked up right. Yep. Just had, looks like something just got a little bit pulled there. Now everything's back. Hopefully we should be fine with our sound. We'll make another quick adjustment here, just like that. That should help take care of it and shouldn't be blocking too much view of everything, unless you want it to actually block my face, which might be a benefit. Who knows? All right. So anyway, we have Varja out of the Shield Maidens and Dia Hanu out of the Interlude. Will be going at it in singles action here tonight. We have our ongoing rivalry between Goldie Boone and Annalith. Goldie Boone again has her new manager, Wandering Silence, at her side, which seems to be helping her out in this match here. Annalith is not going to have the rest of the entourage in with her on this one. She's going to be taking this one on solo. And in our main event here on the ladies' side, it will be Mignon Mightlar and Feline Locke. Mignon trying to take the Baroness crown away from Feline. And this match will be a last woman standing, and we'll talk about what the stipulations are for that in a bit. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get things rolling here. It's going to be one-on-one Shiny versus Charity, and all these times where people are challenging Thrill and Chill for the belts, it seems like they have to try to break through the wall of going one-on-one versus Charity. I don't know if maybe Chastity has some lingering injuries that they're trying to protect from, or if Chastity's trying to protect Chastity somehow. I don't know what's all going on with that, but it seems to be a strategy that's working because they still have the belts. So it'll be Charity and Shiny going at it once again. So let us head right to Diet Water Arena and get things started. And coming out first from the Cyberverse, this is Shiny, who was repaired and is maintained by her sister Sable. All those cyber implants, side effect of that, she has no memories of the past. She can only remember what is happening in the now. But she and her sister have hacked their way here from the Cyberverse and trying to show how their skills here in our time period. Meanwhile, here comes her opponent, our modern Victorian woman fighting the evils within the world. It is Chastity. It is Charity Philpott. All right. Charity Philpott makes her way into the ring wearing her tag team championship belt. Seems to be one of the few belts that the side plates are actually working on. So be that as it may. Come on. Bend up. There we go. Trying to get this mic right where I want. I think that's going to work pretty good. Okay, looks like we're ready to come right in. And here we go. Charity looked like she wanted to do a springboard off the ropes. Charity catches her off. I think that was more like a flying hip check, anything else. And it has the leg at a stump puller the wrong way. Going right after the legs of Shiny early. Scoops her up and an inverted Boston Crab trying to go for submission early. But Shiny's able to get out quickly. Big series of chops and kicks followed with a nice loaded drop kick there. Then they miss each other. Shiny again going for a springboard maneuver, but Charity catches her off and throws her over the ropes and onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats there outside the ring as the count begins. Charity waiting. Shiny's still down on the ground. Now she's coming after her. Goes for some sort of diving drop kick, but misses. Shiny takes advantage. Face plants her right down on the mat. Does it again. Shiny going right after her. Showing no fear. Throws her down towards the corner. Follows right up. Goes for a big stomp, but nobody home. And Charity with the big forearm smash to the face. Throws the arm down on the mat. Big stomp to the face. And Charity not showing kind of the dark side of her Victorian principles, that's for sure. Shiny back up to her feet after all of that quick snapmare. And a drop kick right to the side of the head. And it looks like she's going to try to go inside. She'll take the count out, but Charity's right back in at the 8 count as well. There's the spring up. Goes for the big spin and pulls the Hurricanrana down. Goes for the pin. Not even a 1 count. Pulls her up to her feet once again. And now hard whip into the ropes. Drops down. Leapfrogs over. And a nice little hip toss. Catching Charity by surprise. Big kick. Charity wants to springboard again. Has those legs clamped around and has the spin going. Hits her with the throwdown. Now hits the double stomp. Big kick to the chest. Scrapes the dust off her feet and now goes for the pin. But again, not even a 1 count. Charity not even giving her that privilege. Goes up. Locks in a guillotine but gets tangled in the ropes. Nice little maneuver there. Almost worked. Big kick and big series of strikes. Nice spinning kick there. And now Charity's going to go outside the ring under the ring apron to think things out. But Shiny going right after her. Big series of forearm shots and down she goes. No short rest. Shiny comes right after her. Works her way around. Pulls her up by the head. And a shotgun drop kick right to the back of the head, if not the shoulders. Pulls her up to her feet. Big kick. Blocking an elbow shot there by Charity. Throws Shiny down towards the corner. And she goes back inside the ring to wait. Gestures to the crowd. Shiny decides she's going to take the long way around in. Make sure she's safe. Leaps over the ropes. Comes right in. Big series of... Nope. Catches the leg there. Pulls her in for a knee lift. Big kick to the guts there and goes up. And a nasty Hurricanrana. Big stomp to the hand. Standing over pretty confident, but Shiny comes right back up with a couple of strikes. One to the nose, it looks like. Does a Marsha, oh my nose moment. And now hard into the turnbuckle. Pulls her out. And into the boot and turnbuckle. That's an old school move. Haven't seen that in a long time. Scoops her up. And hits her with the deleter. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. And the victory goes to Shiny. Big one for her. As she makes her way out of the ring. Now she stops. She's contemplating something. She's going to the toy box. They're bringing in a chair. Charity has pulled this stunt on her. And now it's her turn. And the damage has been done. These ladies are going at it hot and heavy. Speaking of hot and heavy, we'll get into our next matchup here. We have Warble, our women's Lady of Valor champion, who has a challenge going on to her from Desiree Bouveau, and Desiree's given her quite a bit to hand, has been going at her pretty hard, but Warble's been able to hold her off pretty good up till now, as they are working towards what will be a title match at the Chamber of Horrors. So let's head right back to Diet Water Arena. And Warble's already in the ring, ready to go. And Desiree, sneak attack from behind. Warble looking for coming down the ramp. But Desiree comes in from behind. The ref has rung the bell to start the match. Now he pushes Desiree off. Pushes the ref away. She's going to go keep going right after Warble. Goes for stomp. Warble gets up this time. Big kick. Nope. Kick to the gut. Big forearm shot. Big series of strikes by Desiree. Warble still trying to recover from that attack from behind. Now elbowing her way free. Desiree blocks that one. And now to the ropes they go. Wraps the arm around, bending it all the way around that rope. Breaks it before the 5 count. Now the hard whip into the ropes. Nice little hip toss there. Works her way around. Now a big stomp right on the shoulder. Desiree plotting her next move as Warble struggles to get up, grabs the leg. Big stomp right to the hamstring. Warble making her way to the corner. Desiree follows. Big series of kicks. Goes for a stomp, but this time Warble gets up. And now it's Desiree whipped into the ropes. And pancaked straight down. Flips her over. Flips her back. Has her both the legs there. And a headbutt right to the gut. Desiree gets to her feet. Comes after Warble again. Hammerlock into a reverse DDT. Swinging and a miss on that forearm strike, but doesn't miss on that one. Pulls her up. Big over the shoulder drop. And now Desiree celebrates before the crowd. Now goes back to Warble's. Warble's back up on her feet. Hard whipping the rope. Nope. Ripcord right into an elbow shot. Big stomp to the face. Another one to the face. And now our femme fatale is up on the top rope. Big Randy Savage style elbow drop. Pulls her up to her feet. Big kick. Hits her with the facial. Now waits for her to get up. Brings her down. And now she's locking in pillow talk. Going to try to get a submission from the champion. But she's able to roll and bridge it out of the submission. Shotgun dropkick onto Desiree. Scoops her up. Big sidewalk slam by Warble. As Warble's making a comeback. Big elbow drop. Another big stomp to the gut. Big elbow drop. Thank you, Wandering Silence. I try to be as original as I can. Is big series of stomps and kicks by Warble, and now Desiree rolls herself out of the ring to the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Warble waiting. Gets a clear shot, and a suicide dive by Warble. Pulls Desiree up to her feet. Has her locked in, and hits the mocker. Oh, no, I mean, the twist of fate goes for a knee drop and misses. Desiree takes advantage. Whips her towards the corner. Slams the arm down. Wipes the dust off of her hands and now goes back after her some more. Measures her out. Big stomp right on the face. Pulls Warble back up to her feet. And throws her back in. I don't think the ref was even counting there, which is interesting. And Warble comes right in with a big running clothesline shot. Now Desiree has back control again, puts her up on the ropes, goes for a series of blows, but Warble blocks that one, scoops her up. Big sidewalk slam again. Warble going up top. We might see the Kenku flip here. She's setting up for it. Nails it. Does not go for the pin. Goes for a big stomp instead. And now just does a face slam. And what the? I don't know what happened there, folks. I don't know who the winner was in that one. Looks like the game glitched on us. I guess we won't know who won. Because it's not showing a victor on that one. That was weird. All right, so let us move on to our title fight here on the ladies' side. Yeah, it does that every once in a while. But anyway, let's go on to our next match here. Pick and Solano is our current ladies holder of the Women's Hunter's Mark. For those of you seeing us maybe for the first time, what the Hunter's Mark is, it is our fighting championship. Whether it must be defended whenever we have a show, whether it's a regular stream like this or if it's a premium live event. So what happens with that is you must bear the Hunter's, when you bear the Hunter's Mark, if you do it 4 times in a row successfully, you get it automatically the following week, whether it's a regular show or if it's going to become part of a premium live event. You automatically earn a title shot for either the Lady of Valor belt, which is currently held by Warble, or on the men's side, the Master Melee belt currently held by Novar Xanatrone. So this is Pick and Solano's 3rd time bearing the Hunter's Mark, and she'll be doing it up against one of the members of the faction known as Fatal Attraction. This would be our gun maul out of the noir genre, Annabelle Dukes. So let us head to the ring. All right, coming out first, it is the group known as Fatal Attraction, led by the leader of their faction, Minyun Mylar. Annabelle Dukes is on the left, and she's the one who will be participating tonight. Annalith on the right. They are the team group known as Fatal Attraction. And it's Annabelle Dukes going for the belt, hoping to get the belt into their stable and perhaps earn the title shot to get the women's championship where they feel it belongs with them. So we will see them go at it. We will see Annabelle Dukes go at it with these 3 out of these 3 here tonight in this match. We will see Annalith and Minyun Mylar later on. Okay, looks like we are set. Annabelle Dukes is in the ring waiting. She is our gun maul, the toughest person on the east side of town, who runs this fantasy speakeasy. And now here comes our current holder of the belt. This is Pick and Solano out of the sci-fi realm. She has traveled here from Andromeda, which she says is the most superior galaxy in all the universe. And she says, of course, that she is the most superior wrestler to come out of Andromeda, which means she's the most superior wrestler here. And right now, it's hard to argue with her right now because she does hold the Hunter's Mark, which gives her an opportunity to get a title shot. So we will see what happens when these two go at it. Can she successfully bear the Hunter's Mark for a third time? This is the belt that they are going after once again. This is the Women's Hunter's Mark. And with that, we'll go back to ringside with Samantha. She's inspecting that belt good. She's getting used to having that around her waist. Hands it off once again. Shows it to Ms. Dukes. And with that, we are going to get ready to get started. Annabelle has herself set and ready. Picking, staying loose. Here's the bell, and here we go. We're there around. Annabelle whips Pickin into the corner. Comes in with a series of kicks. Nice spinning back kick there. Has Pickin down first. Now has both those high heels going right into the clavicles, it looks like. Spins up and double knees right into the chest. Annabelle feeling pretty good about herself already. And goes right to the ground and pound where she feels at home. Springboard moonsault, but nobody home. Pickin was ready for it. Pulls the leg up, knee buster right into the mat. Big forearm strike there, big kick, but Annabelle rolls her right away from that one. Now feels herself being pulled all the way to the ropes as the rest of Fatal Attraction look on. Throws her through the ropes onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Into the ropes. We've got a suicide dive coming here. Nope. Goes in feet first and nails her. Goes right for some ground and pound on the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Yep, big boom there. Grabs her by the leg. And a stump puller. Pulling forward, but Annabelle pops right back up. Only be thrown right back inside the ring. Pickin comes back in, and here we go. And Annabelle goes for a kick, gets her with a big kick and nails it. Now an old-fashioned mule kick there. Mignon is messing with the turnbuckles again. Turnbuckle is off as Annabelle's got the offense going. The ref has not seen it yet. As Annabelle's got the ground and pound and the attack going down for some more. Big stomp there. We'll see if Annabelle takes advantage of that missing turnbuckle. The pounding continues as Pickin flips it around and reverses it. Now goes for the pin. The ref a little slow in getting position, not even a 1 count. The ref now sees it. It's going after the turnbuckles. Pickin continues the attack. Holds the arm up and the big series of kicks and a diving forearm shot. More ground and pound. The ref has the turnbuckle replaced. Pulls her back up. Big spinning back fist. Pickin goes to the corner. Sets up. Running boot right to the face on Annabelle Dukes, and she's down. Holds the arm up and more stomps to the chest and that diving forearm shot again. And not liking what she sees. And a running knee shot there by Pickin. Annabelle avoids that forearm shot, but can't avoid the kicks. Over the shoulder throw. And right now it's the Pickin Sarlano show right now. Pulls her up. Has her wrapped up. Face plant straight down. Hooks the leg for the pin. Mignon does not like what she sees. But Annabelle kicks out. Fist raised in victory. Pickin thought she had it there. Pulls her up to her feet. Hard whip into the ropes and a big kick but misses. Annabelle gets out and springboard forearm shot. Catches her by surprise. Hooks the leg. But only a 1 count. Pulls her up. Annabelle pulls Pickin up by her feet in. Big kick. Wraps her up. Nice spinning neck breaker there. Looks to pull her away from the ropes again. Now Picken slowly trying to get up. And Annabelle goes for the neck twist. Cranking on it hard. Trying to slow Picken down. Gets her down again. Pulls her up, but Pick has her set. And she's going for the last word and nails it. Hooks the leg for the pin. This could be it. But no, Picken kicks out. Fatal Attraction is in shock. The big finisher doesn't finish her off. She's going to go for it again. The ref is busy fixing the turnbuckle. Not there doing the count. Minion Mylar, her strategy is work against her. As Annabelle can't get the pin count because now the ref's finally getting there. And now she kicks out. The dirty dealings by Fatal Attraction may have cost Annabelle Dukes the match here. Springboard forearm again. Picken rolls outside to regroup. Now comes back in. Springboard forearm shot of her own. And Annalith is beside herself. You can see her trying to distract Picken there. It works long enough for Annabelle to whip her into the ropes. Picken avoids that strike. Brave standing right in front of the rest of Fatal Attraction, but now ripcorded into a knee to the gut. Pulls her up. And big lariat shot there. Annabelle Dukes going up top. Waiting for Picken to get to her feet. Fatal Attraction likes a big Superman punch from the top rope. Holding her own wrist. She may have injured herself in the process. Picken pops right back up. Quick pick fist, but now the sleeper's locked in. She's trying to slip the Mickey on Picken. Picken trying, and Annabelle Dukes releases it for some reason. And now Picken rolls away from that stomp. Comes in with a big clothesline. Another big clothesline. Catches the leg on the attempted kick. Nice spinning leg sweep. And now Picken's getting some momentum back. Has an adrenaline surge going. Hard whip into the ropes. Drops down. And a leaping Superman punch nails her. Pulls her up to her feet. Hard whip into the ropes again. And a massive boot. Hooks the leg for the pin. And Annalith and Mignon do not like what they see. Because they see a victory being stolen from them that they actually stole from themselves. And Picken has her fourth time successfully bearing the Hunter's mark, which means next week, if she wins again, in 2 weeks, she will have a title shot against Warble for the Lady of Valor Championship. Can she do it? We will have to wait and see. But she is one victory away from a title shot. You see Annalith mocking her. Doing a little trash talk, but look who's holding the belt in her hands. It is Picken Sarlano. Yeah, that was a big rough and tumble one. That is for sure. All right, now we'll go into more ladies singles action here. As these are two people we normally see in tag team action. Varja is one of the members of the Shield Maidens, and Dia Hanu is one of the members of the tag team known as the Interlude. So we have the Lady Warrior going up against the Elf Bard. This is going to be an interesting matchup here. Dia is more of a technical aerial assault, whereas Varja is definitely brute strength. So it'll be interesting to see how these two match up against each other. So let's head back to Diet Water Arena and see what happens next. And coming out first is Varja. Varja loves to fight almost as much as she loves her armor. And you can see that armor is well taken care of. This is going to be a table, ladders, and chairs match. As you can see, you've got the case. You have to get the case off of the hook up like in a regular ladders match. Only tables and chairs can be involved legally. Seeing tag team action. This, I think, is our first time seeing her in singles action. But we probably see how formidable a warrior she actually is. And now here comes her opponent. Dia Hanu making her way down, traveling bard known to inspire herself, known to inspire others to do things for her and her tag team partner. She works her way down. This is going to be a fun matchup to see because we will have a slight contrasting in styles here, but it's not going to be who gets the pin or submission. You got to get the case off the hook. Varja is set, as is Dia. And here we go. And Dia is going to try to take the offense early, puts Varja up on the rope, and throws her through. Contemplating a suicide dive move. Both feet forward. And she's not going to waste any time. She's going right for the ladder. Why not? You get your opponent down. But here comes Varja. Intercepts Dia as she tries to throw it in. Has a hold of the arm. A series of lariat shots. Pulls her up. And throws her into the ring, up and over through the ladder. And Varja's got the kendo stick out as Dia goes for the ladder. You know, being the fighter that she is, she knows how to use that kendo stick like a sword. Swing and a miss, springboard forearm shot by Dia, knocks the kendo stick loose. And now goes a series of kicks and strikes. Varja blocks that one. Gets one in her own. Dia probably doesn't want to go mano a mano with Varja here. Big ripcord shoulder block there. Pulls her up. Misses on that one. Dia gets some shots in. Showing she's not afraid. Nice spinning back fist. And now Dia has a one-track mind. Getting that ladder inside the ring. And getting it set up. That is how you win the match. Varja's set. Catches her from behind. Dia gets back up to her feet, scoops her up, puts her on the shoulder, and drops her right on the top rope. She goes outside, not too short, and big jump through the ropes by Varja. Nails Dia, now they battle outside the ring. Big suplex. Waits for Dia to get up. And now head first right into the ring apron. Big kick there. And now Varja goes back inside the ring. Looks like she's going for the ladder. Dia, shotgun dropkick, nails her, almost knocks the ladder outside of the ring. Has the kendo stick and breaks it over the head of Varja. Varja rolls out of the way of that strike. Dia comes right at her. Varja counters. Whip into the ropes. Massive dropkick. Knocks the ladder away. Picks it up, and now she's going to try to bring it back in. Dia's back onto her feet. goes outside the ring. Going to the toy box here, but Varja there to interrupt her. Dia wants her own ladder. And nails Varja with it. Now's the time to take advantage. Opponent's outside the ring, still has the ladder. Has it up, turns around, there's Varja. Kick to the gut. Springboard forearm shot. Works her way around and tries to climb the ladder, but gets knocked off by Varja. Pops right back up. And a skullcracker by Dia. Catches Varja by surprise. She goes back up again. Oh! Hits the back of her head on the ladder coming down. And now Varja's the one who's up top. Dia working her way around. And Varja's floating on air. Kind of a sling back maneuver there. Picks up the ladder. Hits Dia with it. Knocks her down. Dia pops right back up. Tries to put everything back, the ladder back up again. Springboard 5-arm again by Dia. Now tries to climb. Varja not able to get there initially. She's got a hold of the case. Can she get it loose? Varja's going to climb up with her as Dia works on the case. Shots to the unprotected gut. Knocks her away from it. And Varja gets slammed headfirst into the top of the ladder. Dia climbs down for some reason. Now Varja goes after it. And Dia just knocks the ladder out from underneath and power bombs her right on top of it. Tries to go after Varja again, but kicks her off with both feet. Pulls her up. Swing and a miss. Varja gets a shot in. Scoops her up. Fireman's carry. Torture rack. Into the knee. Hits her with the fret bar, as she calls it. Varja's out. And now's Dia Hanu's opportunity to climb the ladder. See how far she can get as Varja's just now starting to stir. And now Varja pushes the ladder out. Catches her power bombs. Does not land on the ladder. And rolls outside the ring. Varja not even focusing on the ladder right now. Sees Dia getting up. And does a senton over the top rope. And nails Dia. Pulls her up to her feet. Quick strike there. And now goes after the ladder, but Dia gets in the way. Throws her right into the steel steps. Doesn't go after the ladder. Goes after, chases down Varja. Now goes away. Varja up onto her feet swinging. Dia trying to decide, is she going to go after a new ladder or use that one? Varja has got her own ladder. Dia's getting her own out. She's got the big one. Setting up a bridge between the ring and the announcer's table. As Varja sets up the table in the middle. Goes after Dia. They start to exchange strikes. Each going back and forth. Varja, Dia with the kick, flips her over. She's going for the fret bar and hits it. And let's see what Dia's going after. She's got herself a chair. Tries to nail Varja with it, but it's not successful. Varja throws Dia over the top rope onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Both of them standing tired. And now she will climb the ladder. Can she get the victory in this match? Dia's not moving. And with that, Varja gets the victory. So a victory for Varja and the Shield Maidens. All those ladders everywhere. All right, now our next match here on the women's side. We have Goldie Boone going up against Annalith. Annalith doesn't like... What the big thing is, Annalith doesn't like Goldie's cheery attitude about things. says she needs to Goldie needs to be brought down a notch or two, and she's been doing it rather successfully until Goldie decides, well, you have the help of your faction, I'll get some help of my own, and she goes out and hires our own Wandering Silence as her manager. And since then, things have been turning around as of late for Goldie. Looks like this was maybe a smart decision on her end, as now she's been giving to Annalith as much as she's been getting, if not more, and has had a couple of victories here in a row. So let's see if the magic that Wandering Silence has brought with him to Goldie Boone's side continues or not as we return to Diet Water Arena. And coming out first, it is that team that we were talking about. Excuse me. All right, Goldie making her way out to the ring. Wandering Silence behind her, guns ablazing. It's been a good, successful team for them as of late. Yeah, Goldie looks pretty happy. Successful to do that. Even though she's out of the weird Wild West and not in her own area, if not in her own time. But she's been quite successful, and now she's trying to get past this person here, about ready to come to the ring. Dark and dangerous, enticing and scary. She says no one ever forgets her. Annalith making her way to the ring. Our formidable tiefling... Our tiefling succubus making her way down. Goldie's had some good success as of late, but she still has some trouble getting out of that finishing move by Annalith, known as the Chaotic Turn. Has been still giving her some fits as of late. You have to presume that at the Hidden Valley at the Hidden Valley Ranch, the secret training site run by Wandering Silence, that they've been working on ways to try to counter it. Hard to say. Roses are expensive. All right, Goldie's got the game face going. She's ready to go, as is Annalith. Here's the bell, and here we go. And Goldie comes right out with the strikes. Not afraid to go right, take it right to Annalith. Gets the strikes going. Stretch the arms around. Goes up. Bulldogs are straight down. Another knee there. Annalith rolls out of the way of that one. Annalith gets a single leg takedown. Spins it around, going for a single leg Boston Crab. Nice counter there by Goldie. Now hard whip into the ropes. Drops down. Leapfrogs over. And a nice little hip toss. Flips her over, going right for the pin, showing no fear. And gets a 2 count. Wandering Silence and Kurt cheering her on. Big stomp to the arm. Waits for Anthony to get up and slams her down right on the mat. Big stomp. Annalith back up. Comes back with some kicks of her own. Big leg sweep there. Now is going up top. Waiting for Goldie to get to her feet. Leaps off. Some sort of rolling ball maneuver there. And she's going up. She's locking in the Black Widow. Going to try to get Goldie to tap out. But Goldie's got the answer. Gets out, and a nice toe drop takedown to get out. Goes right after Annalith again. Hard whip into the ropes. Pulls her up. Big back body drop. Big kick. Another kick. Anlith gets control. She whips Goldie into the ropes, drops down, and hits her with a big kick, but Goldie gets out of the way. Nice headlock to throw her down. Cranking on that head and neck. Anlith throws her off, but Goldie's right back up to her feet. Scoops her up into a fireman's carry. And is going to drop her right onto the ring rope. Hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 1 count. Plenty of shock, but not enough awe there as Goldie pulls Anlith to her feet. Hard whip into the ropes. Big boot to the face. Pulls her up, another big boot right to the back. Slams the arm down hard. Another big stomp to the face. And now Goldie's going up top. Now comes back down as Anlith gets to her feet, and Anlith comes with a big assault. Scoops her up. Spin slam straight down, another big stomp to the gut. Has her wrapped up. Going for a surfboard stretch here. Has Goldie stretching out there again, trying to get a tap out, but Goldie rolls over, goes for a pin. Anlith has to kick her right off, and here comes Goldie with the quick shots. Knee lift, another big boot. Slapped there by Anlith. Has her hooked up. She's going for the chaotic turn and hits it. Can Goldie get out? And again, she finds herself unable to reverse the turn. Goldie had the offense going there. Anlith able to take advantage of an opportunity. Hits the chaotic turn. And it was count the lights time for Goldie. A quick one there. Only 2 stars. If you believe in the Dave Meltzer 5-star system. All right, now we go to our women's main event here. Mignon Mitalar is challenging Feline Locke to a series of matches to see who should be wearing the Baroness crown. Mignon Mitalar says that she's a Drow Sorcerer's Queen and she's the only true royalty here. Feline Locke says, well then, you should have won in the coronation tournament. You didn't. I did. I wear the crown as the Baroness of the Keep. So Mignon's thrown down to challenge, and tonight's match will be a last man standing, in this case, last woman standing. No pins, no submissions. You keep on going until one person is down and they do not get back up to their feet by the count of 10. If that happens, the other person is the winner. So we will see what happens in this one. And here comes Mignon. She'll come out by herself this time. Mistress of the Dark Arts says she's here to prove that dark isn't always evil. All right. She's making her way down to the ring. She wants to get the Baroness crown. She wants to try to get all the women's titles on her side. And into the ownership by Fatal Attraction. She says she's more than willing to play the long game to get there, and this is the first step that she's taking. Hands over the scepter and the crown. And looks like Mignon is ready to begin. Feline Luck, she is out of the superhero realm of RPG gaming. She is the queen of the Frost realm. The only place not cold on her, they say, is her heart. Pertinent, she is the Baroness of the Keep. And she's been locked in tight with Mignon during this rivalry. Started off slowly, but as of late has been really building the momentum forward. Including throwing someone through the tables. Not afraid to go at it that way if she needs. And she'll need everything she can in order to keep that crown on her head. All right, Mignon is ready. Feline is loose and set. And here we go. Feline goes right at it. Quick kick to the gut. Hard whip into the corner. Goes for a strike. Mignon blocks it. Gets one in of her own. Springboards up. Nice little flip maneuver there off the ropes. And now brings Feline over here to the other ropes here. Wraps the arm around the top rope, even the middle one for extra leverage till she's forced to break by the 5 count. Scoops her up, and now drops her throat first onto the ropes. Feline slow to recover from that, slowly getting to her feet. Mignon comes out with a forearm shot, and another hard whip into the ropes. Drops down, leapfrogs over, and a nice toe drop takedown. Feline hitting face first. Another big forearm shot there by Mignon. Feline rolls away from that one. Big kick and the face plant. Straight down by Mignon. Feline getting herself back together. Mignon going to the toy box, but doesn't get to use the sledgehammer. Nice shotgun drop kick by Feline. And now the Frost Queen is on the attack. Boosted suplex there. Pulls her up to her feet. And now has her by the hair, bringing her over. Throws her back inside the ring. And now Feline goes to the toy box. Gets out the kendo stick. Mignon knocks it out of her hand. Springboard body splash, but nobody home. She misaimed the shot. Feline takes advantage. Ripcords her into a shoulder block. Waits for Mignon to get to her feet. Big forearm shot there. Big double axe handle. Waits for as Mignon rolls away. Swings with the forearm there. Gets one in there. And another. Another big shot. Mignon kicks her way free. Going through a series of kicks and blows. Nice spin kick there. But walks right into a quick kick by Feline. Swing and a miss. Now grabs a hold. Looks like she's taking her to the ropes or the corner. She's going for the corner hard into the turnbuckle. Big forearm strike. Another big forearm strike. Pulls her out. Back into the turnbuckle again. Picks up the kendo stick and just throws it at her like a spear. Goes in for more, but Mignon kicks her way free. Another big kick into the ropes. And a nice executed Hurricane Rana. Now Mignon picks up the stick as the ref starts the count. Six, and she's up, but Mignon's got the kendo stick. 2 shots, a third. Feline tries to roll away from that one, and the stick breaks across her back. And the count begins again. Mignon's taking some serious abuse. Goes to 6. Is Feline going to get up? Did she get knocked out? She's getting back to her feet. She wasn't completely knocked out. Punches her way back up to her feet. Mignon springboard into a DDT. And Feline is down again. She might not get up from this one, as Mignon's already bowing to the crowd. And now she's back up. Another snap DDT. She's going to wait for the count. She doesn't wait. She's going to pull her back up. That might not be a smart decision. We'll see what happens. Hard whip into the corner. Clothesline in and a bulldog straight down. And now let's see if Feline can recover from that. Mignon trying to still get the crowd going. Feline not even up and gets kicked, and the count card starts again. You got to wonder, Feline, now she's going to pull her back up again, not wait for the victory. She's going to take her over hard into the corner with the big into the turnbuckle. Feline elbows her way out. Gets that strike blocked. Springboard into a DDT again. And now she's not going to wait for the 10 count. She's going to pick her up. Forearm strike. Feline strikes back. Does she have anything left? Mignon scoops her up. Drops her hard right onto the rope. We'll see if Mignon's impatience pays off or not as she bows to the crowd, already assuming victory. Waving goodbye to Feline. And she's coming back to her feet. Forearm strike by Mignon. Another snap DDT. And the count starts again. How much more can Feline take? As the count continues, Mignon just standing over her. And she's back up to her feet again. Mignon, of course, right on top of her. Forearm strike to the back. Now, doesn't wait for a count. Pulls her up to her feet. Whip hard into the corner. Feline gets the elbow up, gets an elbow shot, and gets a strike in of her own. And she's locking in a guillotine. Locking in the guillotine onto Mignon. If anything, slowing her down. Getting her on even footing. Hurricane Rana, though, by Mignon. Was that a last gasp effort by Feline? Mignon is acting a little delirious with joy there. Count goes to 6. And she's back up at 8. It's almost like she's taking a standing version of standing 8 count. Gets one kick and it stays down. Is Feline using this to taking a standing 8 count sort of thing to recover, to help get some sort of comeback going? Counts at 6. Now it resumes. And she's back up at 8. Mignon right on top of her. Whips her up and over onto the ring apron. Feline strikes back. Fights her way back in. Springboard misses. Feline, both of them are down. Who's going to get up first? It's Feline. And now here comes Mignon. Slaps her across the face. Goes for some ground and pound. Feline may be making a comeback here, folks. As she stands over. Nope, she's not going to wait. She picks her up at the 1 count. Big forearm strike there. Kick to the back. Wraps her up and hits her with the avalanche. This might do it. And now Mignon's back up at 8. Feline scoops her up. Big over the shoulder throw. And now she'll wait. And now it's Feline doing the mocking. And now Mignon's back up at 8. Locks her up, quick kick, wraps her up. Nope, Mignon trying to fight her way up. Yeah, just what I'm wondering. Hard whip into the ropes. Drops down. Nice trode up, takedown. Feline hitting face first. And now here we go again. Mignon doesn't wait, picks her up. Gonna take her to the corner. Hard into the turnbuckle. Throws her out. Springboards out. And it looks like she's gonna go for the magic tower. And hit it. It's a pinning maneuver, but still can do the damage. Will Feline's comeback attempt be in vain? As we go to 7, 8, and now she's coming up at 9. Mignon right on top of her. Face plants her down again. This might be it for Feline. Again, Mignon celebrating already. Mocking Feline down on the mat. And then she's up at 7. And as Mignon celebrates, Feline takes advantage, scoops her up. Shin breaker. Dragon twist there. Holds the arm down. Stomping on the hand. And now Feline goes for some ground and pound onto Mignon. Now she's going to wait. Nope, not going to wait and see. Wraps her up, hits her with the snowball slam. Will that be enough? She's waiting as Mignon gets up. She was ready for a quick kick. She's going to go for the avalanche again and hits it. The crowd's shouting for one more time, one more time. Feline's hoping she doesn't have to do it one more time. 8, 9, and Feline survives the match and gets the victory. So many times down for the count to the count of 8. But Feline is able to recover, come back, and she, at least for tonight, was the last woman standing. As Mignon is making a very good case on why she should still remain to be the Baroness of the Keep. And with that, let's go ahead and get things ready for the men's side here. All right, let's head to the men's side here. The men's roundtable here. Let's look at last week's news. Jardic Monk has been cleared by the medical staff to compete once again. Got injured last week. He's ready to make an impact as he makes his return. Ethan ambushed Dynamo during his entrance to their match, ramping up the aggression in an attempt to overwhelm his rival before the sound of the bell. Dynamo is having trouble making his actions in the ring back up his comments about Ethan Drake. And then a victory in singles competition goes to the team of Lionel Hawk and Zabelin Banks, securing an advantage and a boost of morale over their tag team rivals Eenie and Meanie. And with that, we'll look at what today's schedule is going to be on the men's side here. We have our ongoing attempts by the Kobolds to try to get some notoriety and credit for their abilities, as Eenie and Meanie will be going up against the full tag team of the Brotherhood of Cthulhu. In our men's Hunter's Mark, it will be Doxel Rubison again bearing the Hunter's Mark for the 3rd time, like Pickens Sarlana we saw earlier, and he'll be doing that against Vin Blasteem. In men's tag team action, we will have the Barbarians going up against the Paladins. This should be a good, powerful matchup. Oh, I got to fix something. Gonna get to watch to see how the sausage is made here because I forgot to put someone in this match. So give me a moment here. I got to reload this one. So let's do this again. Custom, ball rig, add manager. We need to bring their manager, Praxagora Thesmophoria, into the match. All right, so let's get back here to Neil. Make sure our announcer is set correctly. It is. And with that, now we're ready to set. All right, I knew something was missing. So Praxis will be leading the Barbarians up against the Paladins. In men's action, we have Ethan Drake going up against Dynamo once again. The ongoing Wild West rivalry between Curtis the Pistol Powell and Rufus Combs. And then Morduk will be taking on Lore O'Dubda in our men's main event. So let us get out of there and let's go ahead and get this show started. We forgot to put Mo in, but that's all right. We're not going to try to go back and fix this, as our 2 of the 3 kobolds and the trench coat, Eenie and Meanie, have decided that the rest of the Grappler's Keep world is not taking them seriously as a tag team. And they're trying to show how serious they are as wrestlers, as they are leveling a challenge at none other than the men's Knights of the Realm Tag Team Champions, the Brotherhood of Cthulhu. They've not done too well in these challenges so far. They've had some flashes of brilliance, but they've not been able to put it together against the Brotherhood. So we'll see how they do tonight, as they will be. We've been seeing Meanie going up against Lionel Hawk, but now we're going to see the full tag teams going. So let us return to Diet Water Arena. And the kobolds are making their way into the ring, and they're being attacked from behind by the Brotherhood. I think the Brotherhood have decided they've had enough of the kobolds. It's not like they've had a lot of trouble with defeating them in the past, but they're taking it to them early. And now it's Lionel and Meanie still going at it each other. Looks like they're starting it off here as the other 2 have gone off. Throws him towards the corner. Meanie's able to miss it. Its count goes to 4. Both are back inside. And Lionel's there waiting for him. Whips him hard into the corner. I mean, the kobolds are hardly sympathetic characters, but they're going to get the crowd sympathy the way that the Brotherhood are going at him here. Pulls Meanie up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner again. Here's the tag. Zebulon Banks coming in. Double whip into the ropes and double shoulder missiles. And now it's Zebulon all over Meanie. Elbow drop there and going right for the pin as Eenie watches. Kicks out. Zebulon does the slash of the throat as Meanie gets to his feet. Zebulon comes right after him. Misses on that one. Meanie reverses the whip into the ropes. Skullcracker into a neck breaker. Just when you least expect it, Meanie puts the moves together. Flips him down into the ropes and a big running boot, but I think that connected, but not as well as he thought. Zebulon's back up. Meanie whips him into the ropes and a nice running knee shot. Pulls him up. Cracks the neck. Cranks on it some more. Throws him down. Flips him over. Big kick to the back. Zebulon pops right back up. Meanie, nice little kick maneuver there. Zebulon rolls out away from whatever he had there, and now he's got Meanie wrapped up. Nice little suplex there. As Meanie gets to his feet. Hard whip into the corner. Big slap to the chest. Another one. A third one. And down he goes. Pulls him up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner again. Shots to the gut. And down goes Meanie. A big stomp to the gut this time. Now has the boot shoes right on the chin there. Meanie desperately needs a tag. Pulls him up. And Meanie reverses the whip into the corner. Big series of kicks of his own. And down goes Zebulon. He's going to pull him out alley-oop style. Pulls Zebulon up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner. Makes his way in. Big kick to the gut. Throws him down. Goes up second rope. Going for a sunset flip. But not able to pull him over. Zebulon punches his way free. And now Meanie's back in the wrong side of town again. Big slap to the chest. Gets pulled out and into the tree of woes. But Meanie kicks his way free, catches Zebulon by surprise, comes in with some chop shots of his own, and just throws him into the corner, goes for the tag. Lionel coming back in. And there's the missile launch. And now Lionel going up top rope. Edie trying to get there to interfere, but cannot stop the knee drop from the top rope. Pulls Meanie up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner. Meanie's not been able to tag yet. And now Lionel's wrapping the arm around the rope. Has to break before the 5 count. Nasty knife edge chop there. And he's going after that arm again on Meanie. And now wraps that leg up into an undefended kick shot there. Another tag. Here comes Zebulon. Another double whip into the ropes and the shoulder missiles again. And down he goes. And now just cross faces all over the place. Rolls him over for the pin. And somehow Meanie kicks out. Zebulon looks a little shocked, but Meanie's right back up to his feet and whips Zebulon hard into the corner. Big kick, throws him out. Goes up, he's going for that sunset flip again and hits it this time. Big stomp to the back, and with that, Meanie, nope, he doesn't tag. He's coming after Zebulon. I thought he was going to tag. Zebulon waiting for him. Meanie reverses the whip, throws Zebulon back into the ring. Whips Zebulon hard into the corner again. Eenie sneaks a shot in. Pulls Zebulon out of the corner, alley-oops him down. Pulls him up. Whips him hard into the corner again. But Zebulon elbows his way free. And again, Meanie's on the wrong side. Near series of shots by Zebulon. Big dropkick out of nowhere by Meanie. Out of desperation. Zebulon strikes a pose. As Meanie crawls over, and there's the tag. And here comes Eenie. Comes right after Zebulon, wraps him up. Skullcracker, neckbreaker. Pulls him up to his feet. Nasty drop kick. Strikes a pose. As Zebulon crawls his way over and tags, and here comes Lionel. Runs in with a forearm shot. Now has Eenie by the neck, throws him into the corner. Eenie elbows his way free. Hard whip into the corner, almost hitting the ref. Drop kick that Lionel kind of brushed off, it looked like. Scoops him up. And a power slam straight down, but walks right into a quick kick by Eenie. Pulls him up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner. Big kick to the gut. And now just raking the eyes along the rope, taking a trick out of Meanie's book there. Quick snap DDT. And hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 2 count. Lionel gets a desperation tag. Meanie's ready for Zebulon as he comes in. Nice trip kick there. Elbow drop misses. Zebulon back up to his feet. And he's going to try to take him into the corner. Can't make up his mind now. Puts him on the ropes. Throws him through. Into the ropes. And Eni's ready with the forearm shot. Lionel trying to interfere. Eni gets away. Has to get up on the rope, the apron to do so. Zebulon goes after Meanie. And now Eni's back in there. Zebulon whips. Nope. Reversal by Eni. Throwing Zebulon into the corner. Shot there. And now he's going after the arm using the rope. And with that, here's the tag. And Meanie's coming back in. Runs right in, goes after Lionel first. Now gets a hit strike by Zebulon, who throws him hard into the corner, using him like a punching bag. Big stomp to the gut there, but walks right into a big kick by Meanie. But unable to get away from that corner. Pulls him out hard into the turnbuckle, face first again. Pulls him out again into the turnbuckle. And now going after that, targeting that arm again. Big slap to the chest. Big elbow shots right to the head, and down goes Meanie. Pulls him up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner. Lionel reaching for a tag. Zebulon says no. Whips him across the way and face plant straight down, almost like a bulldog from the side. And with that, here's the tag, and here comes Lionel. Meanie back up to his feet, whips Lionel hard into the corner. Gets a shot in. Chops him down. Big stomp with the foot. And now it's alley-oop time for Lionel Hawk. Throws him down for the pin. But only a 1 count. Pulls him up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner. Here's the tag. Some double team action here. Strike to the gut. Into the ropes. Crush into him. Again. A little chest bump there. And now Eni goes for the pin. He's got a dirty pin going, but Zebulon interferes. Lionel taking advantage, scoops him up. Brings him across and drops him on the rope right in front of Meanie. Big stomp to the arm. Elbow drop. And now grabs the leg and is going for a heel hook here, it looks like. Twisting on that leg. Doing damage to that knee and ankle. Eni tries to get up to his feet. Oh! Walked right into a Pele kick by Lionel Hawk. Quick snap DDT. Eni gets right back up to his feet, comes up firing. As the strikes are going, Lionel blocks that one, gets a kick into the leg. And now he's got the strikes going. Big forearm strike knocks him down. Lionel poses to the crowd, giving Eni time to get away. There's the tag, and now Meanie's back in. But he gets whipped into that corner. He's getting too familiar with Lionel going after Eni, not the legal person in the ring. The Brotherhood just showing no respect to the Kobolds at this point. Hits him with the Arkham drop. And now comes in with the flying forearm on Meanie. Eni's not been able to get out of the ring. Lionel's not let him. He's not the legal man, but he's being thrown into the corner. The Brotherhood's out of control at this point. And now here comes Meanie back in. Hurricane Rana. Now he goes after Zebulon. Chin drop right onto the rope. And now he waits for Lionel to come in. Says he begs for some mercy or forgiveness or something. Now goes after Lionel, catches him by surprise. Neckbreaker. Stands on top for the pin, but only a 1 count. He thought he had it there. Pulls him up. Hard whip into the corner. Here's the tag. Snapmare down into the ropes. Big running boot. Down goes Zebulon as well. And Eney's taking the turnbuckle off. Lionel drop kicking someone who wasn't there. Big series of kicks. Here comes the Kobold's kick. Here come the Kobold kicks. And down goes Lionel. Hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 2 count. Eney thought he had something there. Grabs the leg. He's working around. He's going for the Kobold's curse. And locks in the figure 4. Gonna try to make him submit. And now breaks the hold. Pulls Lionel up to his feet. The ref is fixing the turnbuckle. Into the other corner goes Lionel. Kick to the gut, throws him out. Goes up second rope. Hits the sunset flip. And with that, there's the tag, and in comes Meanie. Goes right after Lionel, pulls him up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner. Kicks his way loose. Throws Meanie into the corner. Goes after Eney. Pulls him out hard into the turnbuckle again. Meanie elbows his way loose. Wraps him up. Slings him around to a sort of a modified neck breaker. Pulls him up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner. Kick to the gut. Throws him out. They're going to go for that sunset flip again. And hits it. Big stomp, but Lionel's not there. Big running forearm shot. Pulls Meanie back up to his feet. Quick kick into the ropes. Shotgun drop kick right to the side of the head. Pulls Meanie back up. Forearm strike. Whip Ip and over the ropes onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Here's the tag. Zebulon's the legal person in the ring now. But he's going to go after Eney on the other side. Lionel goes after Meanie. And a backdrop onto the ring apron of Eney by Zebulon. Meanie thrown back into the ring by Lionel. And now here comes Zebulon. He's going up top rope. Double axe handle shot. This might finish them off. But no, Meanie kicks out. Zebulon's a little shocked as Meanie slowly gets to his feet. Spins him around, neck breaker. And now, ground and pound to the head as Eney's back up to his feet. And now just a blatant choke by Zebulon. Banks on this one, pulls him up to his feet again. Big strike there, wraps him up. Full Nelson slam, and he's locking in the tentacle vise. Gonna try to make him tap out. And here comes Eney for the save. Zebulon goes after Eney. Eney does the snapmare on him. Running boot by Eney on Zebulon as the count starts. And now Zebulon goes for the code of silence, and now he sees Meanie coming back in, scoops him up, drops him on the rope. And now he's taking the turnbuckle off. He's got plans. Zebulon going for the code of silence again, but Meanie knocks him out, wraps him up, and he's going to go for the Kobold's curse onto Zebulon. Eney up on his feet. I don't think Eney knows where he's at. Zebulon gets saved by Lionel. The ref trying to get control here. Meanie going after Lionel. Skullcracker neckbreaker combo. And now Lionel rolls out. Now we're back to the two legal person inside the ring. Pulls Zebulon up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner. Big elbow strike. Wraps the leg around the rope and a big kick there. Goes right back after and hard whip into the corner without the turnbuckle. Hits him with the drop kick as well. And with that, Meanie is going to tag and bring in Eenie. Zabelin down, hitting the ring without the turnbuckle there. Zabelin slowly getting to his feet. Eenie with the quick strike again. Wraps him up, snap DDT. Hooks the leg for the pin. And Zabelin somehow kicks out. Eenie thought he had it. Pulls him up to his feet. Big strike. Zabelin strikes back. Hard whip into the corner goes Eenie. The ref sees the turnbuckle, goes in to fix it. Zabelin put Eenie on top of the turnbuckle, but he kicked his way through. Hard whip into the other side. Big strike there. Here's the tag. Meanie coming back in. Shot to the gut. And the squeeze. Big chest bump by the Kobolds. And now Meanie rolls up onto Zabelin. The ref sees the pin now. And the Kobolds, after all of that, by the Brotherhood, the Kobolds get a victory. A victory for the Kobolds. A rare but hard-earned victory, that is for sure. And now the Brotherhood's got to think that this isn't just some novelty act. These guys maybe, just might be, a threat. And that was our first match on the men's side tonight. Let's go right to our title bout here. This is Doxel Rusabin is the men's holder of the Hunter's Mark. Like Pick and Sarlano, this is his third time bearing the Hunter's Mark, and he will be doing it tonight against our Goliath Bard, Vin Blastine, with his manager Aura at his side. We'll see if Doxel can get him successfully bear tonight, or will Vin get to hold the Hunter's Mark for, I believe, it would be only the first or second time for him. So let us return to Diet Water Arena while I get a drink of some Diet Water. And coming out first is the challenger. He's a Goliath, but he's not a warrior. He's a bard. He says his true weapons are his instruments, but those have been taken from him, and he's trying to earn them back here in Grappler's Keep. His muse, Aura, at his side now. As they prepare themselves for this match. Aura leading the way. His manager and his muse and inspiration. All right, the lights are on. And we'll see if R inspires Vin to a victory here tonight. Or will Doxel keep the belt? Vin Blastine has entered and he is ready to go. All right, looks like he is set. The game face is on. He is ready. The gray giant is ready to go. And here comes his opponent, the man bearing the hunter's mark. Out of Team Chemo, it is Doxel Rusabin, our red tiefling blood hunter, here to try to cleanse evil out of the keep. Making his way down to the ring. This is his third time bearing the hunter's mark. If he can defeat Vin Blastim, he will be one match away from a title shot. The only problem is the title is held by his stablemate out of Team Chemo, Novar Xanatrone. So we'll see what happens if we get to that point. We will see what happens. And this again is the belt that they are going after. The men's hunter's mark. And that's returned to the ring with Samantha.
Introducing the challenger from Avalon, weighing in at 365 pounds, Vince and his opponent from the pits of hell, weighing in at 236 pounds, the men's internet fighting champion,
Doxel Rusabin holding the belt up high for everyone to see. This is going to be a high-powered match. Can the flying technical skills of Doxel Rubison take on the brute strength of Vin Blastim? Saying that's the belt he wants to try to win tonight. Holding it up for everyone to see. The crowd is excited and set. Here we go. Definite game face going for Vin. Doxel raring to go as well. Here we go. And Vin wastes no time. Hard whip into the corner. Big forearm strike. Pulls Doxel up to his feet. More big strikes. Wraps him up. I thought he was going for a choke slam, but he turned it into a suplex instead. Goes for the legs. Doxel kicks him off. Springboard catches him into a reverse DDT. Aura can't believe what she's seeing with that move. Big kick to the back. Smart move. Keep Vin Blastim down off his feet. Leaps. Split leg into a knee drop. And now Doxel going after the ground and pound with the big guy down. Vin trying to get to his feet. Vin brings him up the rest of the way. Has him by the back of the neck. Puts him there on the ropes. Strike to the leg. Trying to encourage Vin to get going. Throat held next to the rope by Doxel. Big kick there. And Vin strikes back. I don't think Doxel wants to get into a punching, slapping match with the big Goliath. But he seems to be holding his own. Doxel blocks that one, gets multiple shots in. Vin says, come on and get it now. Hits a big punch there. And the strikes keep on going. Vin blocks. Nasty shot there. They're going back and forth with each other here. Swing and miss. And goes for a Pele kick, but I don't think it connected. Arm drag takedown by Doxel. Has him set up. He's going for the demon drop and hits it there in the corner. Flips him over for the pin. And a quick victory. Oh, there's blood on the head of Vin. He may have been knocked out with one of those shots. And Doxel successfully bears the Hunter's mark the third time. Next week, both bearers of the Hunter's mark will be attempting to earn title shots. Oh boy, next week is going to be something big here, people. You do not want to miss this one. A quick one, an unexpectedly quick win for Doxel there. I think Vin must have got concussed there on that Pele kick. As he came down, I saw blood on the forehead. See, he may have just been knocked out and unable to respond to the demon drop. So let's go to more men's tag team action as the Barbarians, led by their new manager, Praxagor Thesmophoria, is now going to be leading them up against a tough tag team, the former men's tag team champions, the Paladins. You've seen Wandering Silence as a manager. Now we have Prax here as a manager. How do you become a manager? I wonder why you ask. Oh, did we crash? Okay, looks like we're back again. It says the signal is unstable. Let me know if everything's back on your end, Wandering Silence. So if you're wondering, how do I become, how can I become a part of the Keep and be a manager? Well, there's a couple ways you can do that. One way is become a subscriber here. If you are a tier 1 subscriber, you can become the manager of a tag team like Prax has. Or you can be a manager for a single wrestler, as Wandering Silence has done with Goldie Boone. If you decide to go up to tier 2 subscription, you can not only be a manager, you can set up your own stable, your own faction, 3 or more wrestlers, men and women, any combination there that you like. And you can set up, you can be the leader of your own faction. If you go all the way up to tier 3, you don't get to be a manager, you get to be a wrestler in Grappler's Keep. So that's how the ways that you can be a participant in here, other than just by watching. Okay, it looks like our signal's back. We're getting I'm getting an unstable message here. I'm not sure what's going on that. We'll have to keep an eye on things. So Prax is going to be leading the Barbarians up against a formidable tag team. Yep, says now we're back live again. So I'll have to check to see if the recording is messed up at all. So let's return to the ring for more men's tag team action. Let's see if it's as good as the first tag team was that we had. Oh, I forgot to fix their entrance. I need to remember to do that. We're seeing the old Fabulous Freebirds entrance. This time, we're having a running joke here with the Barbarians. It keeps changing their hairstyle, their hair colors. Last time around, it was Dolgrim with black hair. Now we're having Ballrig with red hair. Because I originally set these up, making it the easy way to tell them apart is one's a redhead, one has red hair, one has black hair. But the game seems to be messing with me. And if you're wondering what this entrance is, this is a tag team dating back to the 80s and 90s, the Fabulous Freebirds, a team of 3 wrestlers. Famous faction back in the day. Especially with they would be in all the different territories, whether it was World Class Championship Wrestling in Texas, or the AWA in the Midwest, or in NWA and WCW in Florida Championship Wrestling on the East. But looks like the Barbarians are ready to go. Looks like the hair color is fixed. And here come their opponents. A formidable bunch. Just about. That's about the only way we can tell for sure. Former Knights of the Realm Tag Team Champions. They are the Paladins. They are Paladins from the Temple of the True Light, here to help grant salvation through dedication to the ring. To them, the ring is holy. The ring is sacred and must be treated as such. And it's not showing Prax coming in with them. Interesting. Oh, what am I saying? Prax is with the other tag team. Rewind. All right, they make their way to the ring, getting themselves set and ready to go. A lot of their stuff in their entrance is ritual. But they say it's what helps them to focus, get their minds where it needs to be to represent the temple and to represent themselves properly. They get themselves set. They look to each other, and they are ready to go. Sir Scandalon, Obadias IV, and Othniel are ready for action up against the Barbarians, who watch on from the side, along with Prax, who is the manager for the Barbarians. Forgive my confusion earlier. Not enough diet water. Looks like it's going to be Balrig starting off first, Dolgrim starting off first against Scandalon. And here we go. Scandalon wastes no time with Dolgrim into the corner, pulls him out, sets him on top of the turnbuckle. Shot to the gut there, now climbs up as well, and just stretching him out on top there. Something new we haven't seen. Down goes Dolgrim, and now he goes after Balrig. Picks him up, drops him down onto the ring apron as Othniel keeping Dolgrim occupied. Dolgrim back inside the ring, and now here comes Scandalon as well. And again whips him hard into the corner. Big nasty uppercut. Down he goes. Stomp misses. That one connects. As what does that one? They got him isolated there in the corner. Hard whip into the corner. Dolgrim elbows his way free. Scoops him up. And brings him all the way across. And Scandalon rolls snake eyes. Hooks leg for an early pin attempt. But only a 2 count, as Prax was hoping for a 3 there, encouraging Dolgrim to keep on going. Hard whip into the corner for Scandalon. Pulls him out hard into the turnbuckle, and that drew blood. Crushes him there inside the corner, pulls him out, throws him across the ring. Pulls him back up to his feet. Hard whip again into the corner. Big elbow shots to Scandalon's head, and down he goes. As Dolgrim celebrates, gives Scandalon just enough time to tag, and here comes Othniel. Drop kick hits, but does not fell him. Going for the big bear hug there. And Dolgrim's able to block that. Boxes the ears. Scandalon chased out by the ref. Now Dolgrim goes after Othniel, whips him hard in the corner. Balrig gets him with a shot from behind. I don't think the ref saw it. Pulls him up. Hard whip into the corner again. Here's the tag. Balgrim comes in, holds him up there. Rolls him right into a double knee, running knees there. Grabs him by the legs, but nope, Othniel kicks out. And now a big stomp right to the back of the leg. And with that, Scandalon's going to quickly tag to Scandalon. The Paladins love to do quick tags. Both of them go for shots and miss. Balrig gets the better of it, whips Scandalon hard into the corner again. Big series of elbows. As Prax stands there giving them instructions. Balrig working his way around. He's going to go up top rope. Othniel gets out of the way. Balrig comes down as he sees Scandalon coming. Scandalon gets the clothesline and then a knife edge chop. Now a swinging neck breaker. Balrig goes outside to regroup. Scandalon goes over to Dolgrim, and Balrig attacks him from behind as Scandalon goes after Dolgrim, and now Balrig taking it. And now the oldest of the Bravestone brothers is trapped in the corner. Not gauntlet chop. Here's the tag, and in comes Othniel. Setting him up, throwing him in to Othniel. It's going to be the double smite. And down goes Ballrig. Flips him over for the pin. And Dolgrim is there for the save. The little brother runs in. Othniel rolls him over on his back. Big kick to the back. Prax doesn't like what she's seeing. Hard whip into the corner again. Here's the tag, and Scandalon comes back in. Double whip into the ropes. Big double back body drop. Scandalon pointing to the ground, saying that's where he belongs, but nope. Tags. Here comes Dolgrim with a big running clothesline. Goes right after him. Shot right to the side of the head. Throws him down for the pin. But only a 1 count. Scandalon trying to get to the corner. Dolgrim waits. Shot to the gut. Pulls him out hard into the turnbuckle again. Scandalon elbows his way free, wraps him up, and has him locked, the crossface locked in, trying to get the submission. Dolgrim rolls out. Prax has got to like to see this tenacity right now by Dolgrim. Picks him up. Power slam straight down. Scandalon gets right back up to his feet, but gets hard whipped in the corner. Prax is cheering him on. Big couple of strikes there by Dolgrim. Big war cry. Another big stomp. And now has the boot right on the chest. Oh, a big kick from behind by Scandalon. Caught him by surprise. And now a nasty uppercut. Pulls Dolgrim up to his feet. And now hard whip into the corner. Big gauntlet chop. Another one. A third gauntlet chop. And down he goes. Big stomp. Another stomp to the gut. A third. Pulls him up to his feet. And a hard whip into the corner again. Here's the tag. Othniel coming in. Undefended boot to the gut. Now a big shot to the head. A slap. Dolgrim blocks that one. The Viking kiss with the forehead there. Whips him hard into the corner. Shot to the gut. Here's the tag. Bashing the forearms, holds him up for Big Brother Ballrig, and a leg drop from the top rope. Holds him down for the pin. Prax is hoping for a victory, but here comes Scandalon for the save. Othniel back up to his feet. Ballrig gets him from behind. Hard whip into the corner. Othniel elbows his way free. Another big kick right into a DDT. Prax does not like that. But Ballrig kicks out. Othniel making his way slowly to the corner, makes the tag. Ballrig to his feet, lets out a war cry as Scandalon comes in. Scandalon whips him into the corner. Has the boot right up on the chin. And down goes Ballrig in his own corner. Swipes of the boot. Dolgrim trying to reach to get Scandalon, but can't. Ballrig is down, and here comes the quick tag again. Ballrig probably could use a tag about now. Now, Prax is trying to get involved. Gets up there on the ring apron. Shot there by Othniel. Who strikes the pose. Pulls him up to his feet. And whips Ballrig hard into the corner. Big series of stomps. Prax does not like what she's seeing. Pulls him out. Alley-oop. Straight down. Ballrig trying to get up. But Othniel's going to help him up the rest of the way. Kick. Nope. Ballrig blocks that one. Pulls him right into a clothesline. Othniel rolls back up. Misses. Both of them miss with their shots. Ballrig whips Othniel in. Spin shot misses there. And now Ballrig finds himself back in the corner. Here's the tag. Has him up. Looks like they're going to set up the double smite again. Holds him up. And down he goes. Scandalon flips him over, going for the pin. And there's Dolgrim for the save. Prax cheering him on. Scandalon goes after Ballrig. Shoulder block knocks him down off the ring apron. Now Scandalon goes after Ballrig. Wraps him up. Big Clubbing lariat shot there. Grabs him by the arm. Stomping on the hand. Out there on the Eldritch Blast safety mat, Stolgrim back up to his feet. Scandalon strikes the pose as the count continues. Goes up to 6. Scandalon pulls Balrig up to his feet. Pulls him up. He's going for a smite and hits it. That might be enough to take Balgrim out. Scandalon goes after Balrig just to make sure. We're going to have a count out here, it looks like. They didn't defeat him conventionally. But the Paladins get the victory nonetheless. As they stand victorious inside the ring. That was the big brawling match that we expected, that's for sure. Now, interesting matchup here. Dynamo, out of the tag team known as Power and Glory, is out of the Cyberverse. He and his tag team partner Checkmate hacked their way into our world to try to bring their world to here, and has made accusations that Ethan Drake, half of the tag team known as the Back Alley Boys, doesn't really belong here. That all he is just the yappy mouthpiece for his enforcer, Pierce Lincoln. Well, Dynamo and Checkmate have each found out how scrappy Ethan is, because since this rivalry began, in all of their 1-on-1 shots, Ethan Drake has defeated Dynamo, and he's also defeated Checkmate once. So right now, Dynamo's scrambling to try to find a way to defeat the sleeping little giant that he's woke up. So let's head back to the ring and see what happens tonight. Ethan's in the ring, ready to go, waiting for Dynamo to enter as the music is going. He's got Chaos from the Demolition Squad with him. Throws him down. It's not even the tag team partner for Ethan. I think he's trying to show that he beat up Chaos, and now he's going to come after Ethan. The ref holding him back. The ref's trying to get everyone separated out here to get an even start here, it looks like. And there we go. They both go right at each other. I didn't hear the bell ring, but we're going. And there's Dynamo throwing Ethan into the corner, gets him with a big elbow. Springboards into a flying back fist. Leaping body press. And now he's just daring Ethan to get back up to his feet, which he does. Spins around, tilt-a-whirl into a Hurricane Rana. Big sweeping leg kick. Scoops him up. Nice Northern Light suplex. Still has a hold of him. Hits another one. Now pulls the arm out. Big stomp right on the shoulder. It's been all Dynamo here so far. Big kick to the back. Pulls him up to his feet. Big European uppercut. He's going to go up top rope. Spins around. 450 spins. Hits it. Went for the fast track early. And now he's slowly pulling himself up on the ring apron. Dynamo comes right after him. Forearm shot. Another one. And down he goes. Springboards over, but nobody home. Outside the ring, Ethan got out of the way. And now, big forearm smash by Ethan Drake. Big stomp. And now has the arm up, getting the stomps in, and a diving forearm shot. And all that momentum Dynamo had just left with that failed shot over the high-risk shot over the top rope. Throws Dynamo back in. Wraps him up. Big knee to the gut. Has him by the arm. And now stomping right all over the back. Springboard moonsault, but nobody home. This time Ethan missed. Grabs him by the leg, flips him over, has him by the leg on a stump puller. Trying to take the vertical base away. Has him wrapped up. Spins around. and hits the Cyberstar. Pulls him up. Big Northern Light suplex again. And again. He goes outside the ring. He's going up top. Waiting for Ethan to get in position. Goes up. Hurricane Rana from the top rope. Pulls him up. Scoops him up another Northern Light suplex. And hits it again. Pulls him up to his feet. Fireman's carry. Let's see what he's got planned here. And hits him with the recoil. Pulls him up to his feet again. Scoops him up. And drops Ethan on the top rope. Lets out a war cry. He goes back outside again. He's on the top rope. Looks around. Double X handle. I had no idea where Dynamo was. He's going to go up again. Goes for the flying moonsault. Hits it. And it's going to end the match right here like it did the other one. I don't know if that means that Dynamo got the victory or not. Don't know. I don't like it when it does that. But then again, we never heard the bell actually ring, so that may not have ended up being an official match. So, hard to say. We'll go on to our next here, as we have our Battle of the Wild West here, as Rufus Combs, our marshal, is going after Curtis the Pistol Powell. Again, Curtis Powell was leading the band of desperados that destroyed the Boone Ranch and ransacked it. Goldie was part of the posse led by Rufus Combs trying to chase down Curtis Powell, Bill Sanders, among others. They got caught in a time warp vortex of some sort and ended up landing here. I got to fix my microphone here. I bumped it. There we go. Get everything fixed back and into position. So, right now, in this rivalry, Rufus is trying to exact some justice, and he's been doing some pretty nasty things to Kurt. He's kind of had the upper hand on Curtis through most of this so far. So, let's see what happens here tonight as we return to the ring. Curtis waiting in the ring as Rufus works his way down, pointing fingers at Curtis already. And Curtis is coming out after him. Rufus was ready, throws him right into the ring apron. The ref tries to push him aside. Curtis moves the ref out of the way. He gets his shot. They both had their shots at each other now. And here we go. And the ref has started the match even though both are not inside the ring. Nasty knee lifts there by Rufus onto Curtis Powell. And now big stomps to the back. Throws him down. Curtis Powell, part of the three-member faction known as the Triangle, led by Jarduk Munka, who's regrouping after a series of singles losses, even though they were dominated against in the rivalry against Team Chemo. Rufus throws him back in the ring. We're both inside the ring. Now we're going to have the match actually happen inside the ring. Has Curtis hard into the turnbuckle. Pulls him up and out. Springboards off with an enziguri kick. Big stomp right to the arm, it looked like. Has him by the arm again. Kicks to the chest. And a diving forearm shot. And now the ground and pound begins. Both of these wrestlers are not afraid to go into the fisticuffs. Hard whip into the corner. Big kick. He's going to whip him all the way across town. Nope, pulls him back into the ropes. And a discus spin forearm. As Rufus does a little shadow boxing now, a little soft shoe there. As he waits for Curtis to start to move again. Curtis tries to get to his feet. Big forearm shot. Springboard punch goes nowhere. Curtis was out of the way. And here comes the pistol. Gets his stomps in, and now he goes ground and pound. Big stomp to the gut. Pulls Rufus to his feet. Hard into the turnbuckle. Big kick to the guts, and there he goes. Down goes the Marshal. Flips him over, goes for a pin right there in the corner. But only a 1 count. Tries to pull him up, but a jawbreaker by Rufus gets him out. Forearm to the back. Hard whip into the corner. And now big series of kicks. A big spinning mule kick. More stomps from Rufus. And here we go. As the double boots down on him hard. Squeezing on those shoulders. Springs up. And a double knee shot like a Meteora there in the corner. Curtis rolls out. Rufus sets himself up in the corner, waiting for Curtis to get to his feet. Doesn't even wait. Double knees to the back. Holds him down for the pin, but only a 1 count still. Hard whip of Curtis into the ropes. Shot right to the gut. Pulls him up. Ripcord into a forearm shot. Curtis rolls outside, lets out a war cry of frustration. Rufus comes after him. Curtis is ready. Sleeper slam straight down. Rufus is right back up. And now, nasty slam there, almost like a rock bottom. And a knee to the back, another stomp to the back. And now it's more ground and pound outside the ring. Pulls him up to his feet. Throws him hard towards the corner. Has him, throws him back inside the ring by the 3 count. Both back in. Curtis stalking his way around Rufus. Forearm strike. Wraps him up. And he hits him with the shootout. Hooks the leg for the pin. And Rufus kicks out. Pulls him up to his feet again. Springboard moonsault. Nails Rufus completely there. Now he's going to go upstairs again. Waiting for Rufus to get to his feet. What's he got planned here? Missile drop kick from the top rope. Has him by the arm, and there's the fling. Rufus rolls outside. Suicide dive, but nobody home. Rufus got out of the way. Can he take advantage? Throws him hard back into the ring. Makes his way back in. Curtis catches Rufus as he's trying to set something up hard in the turnbuckle. Scrapes the leg over in the undefended kick right to the leg. Wraps him up. Puts him up against the rope. Big forearm strike. Has him back up there. Stretches him out. Looked like a shot. Hopefully that was to the lower gut, not to where it looked like. And now elbow drops to the knee. Going after the legs of Rufus. Waiting for him to get up. Wraps him up. He wants to hit the shootout one more time. Hooks the leg. And the victory this week goes to Curtis, the Pistol Powell. So, a much needed victory for Curtis, as Rufus has been taking it hard to Curtis Powell the past few weeks. So, we'll see if that turns the tide for him as we go into our men's main event. Right now, Morduk is in a big rivalry as Jarduk Munka is challenging him for the crown of Baron of the Keep. Jarduk wants to try to rule the keep. He was ruling as the champion. Now he wants the crown as he no longer has the championship belt. So we've been seeing matches between Morduk and Jarduk Munka, but instead tonight it's going to be the other member of the Triangle, Jarduk Munka's faction, the gentleman rogue by the name of dark elf by the name of Lore Odubda. So let's see if Lore is just serving as a proxy for Jardik, because Jardik was injured. We saw in the news that he's been cleared to wrestle, but he may not be totally healed. So it looks like Lore may be serving as his proxy in this match as we go back for our men's main event at Diet Water Arena. Lord, he's in, and Jardik attacking Morduk from behind, throws him hard into the steps, and then throws him back into the ring and says, "No, I didn't do nothing." Ref chases him off, softens him up for Lore. Ref checking on Morduk, see if he's able to continue. He says he is. And here we go. And Morduk not wasting any time, trying to get some momentum back in his side, hits the big drop kick onto Lore, hooks the leg, hits the brainbuster into a small package pin attempt. Only 2. Hard whip into the ropes. Drop kick again, and down goes Lore. Grabs the leg and stump puller the wrong way. Does the discus spin, but nobody there. Now Lore getting some strikes in, and now stomping the water out of the mud puddle. He's going to go up top. Big knee drop from the top rope. Hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 2 count. He's hoping that Jardik softened him up a little bit. Does the throat slash. Flips him over, goes for a leg stomp. No, but Morduk rolls out of the way, gets a leg kick in of his own. Leaping 5-arm shot by Lore. And now Morduk has Lore by the back of the neck. Big knife edge chop, drapes the leg around the rope. Pulling with the other one, has to break by the count of 5, and he does. Wraps him up into a gut buster. Works his way around, kick to the back. Lore rolls outside the ring to regroup. Morduk goes for a leaping dive over the top rope. No one there. He landed pretty well. Lore does not go after him out there. Waits for him to come in. Gets a strike in. Now he gets a chop in. And now they're exchanging blows inside the ring. Morduk hitting the majority of him. Now a big discus spin forearm shot. He's going to go up top rope. Waiting for Lore to get to his feet. And a flying body press. Hooks the leg. But only a 2 count. Plenty of shock, but not enough awe. Morduk pulls him up. Knee lift to the head. Pulls him up again. Nasty super kick there. Lore rolls outside. Morduk goes out the other way to come after him. Pulls him up. Another knee shot to the head. Pulls Lore up to his feet. Big kick. Wraps him up. And he hits the superior slam. Pulls him up to his feet. Now throws him back inside. Both back in by the 4 count. Morduk goes up top. Elbow drop to the back from the top rope. Lore tries to get to his feet. Forearm strike. Wraps him up. Nope. Lore blocks and gets a knee in. Has Morduk by the head hard into the turnbuckle. Lets out a war cry. Another strike to the head. Into the ropes. Big running forearm shot. And celebrates as Morduk comes out of the corner. Has him by the back of the neck. Brings him over to the ropes on the other side of the ring. Wraps the arm around. Doing the wraparound. Breaks by the 5 count. Big stomp to the gut. Hooks him up. And he hits him with the flanker. Hooks the leg. Only a 2 count. Slams the arm down. Morduk back up to his feet. Big running knee by Lore. Caught Morduk flush. Grabs him by the legs. Big stomp right on the solar plexus, just walks all over Morduk. Another kick to the back. Grabs him by the legs. Morduk pushes him off. Big kick. Goes to the ropes. Looks like he's going for the brain drain. And he hits it. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. And Lore kicks out. Morduk was certain he had it. Lore tries to get to his feet. Morduk pulls him up. Pulls him over for a neck breaker. Nope. Forearm to the back of the head instead. Goes to the other end. Now rushes in. Goes for a body split spear. Lore gets out of the way. But somehow Lore walks right into that leaping knee off the rope. Morduk goes in again and second brain drain. Is that going to do it for Lore? It is. And the victory goes to the super smart superhero, Morduk. Despite the attack by Jarduk Munka, looks around to see where Jarduk might be, showing why he is still the Baron of the Keep. And that will bring us to the end of another exciting edition of Grappler's Keep. We had some great matches there tonight on both sides for the ladies and the men. So we will look forward to see what happens here next week as we go ahead and get out of the game here. So hope you enjoyed our matches here tonight, whether you're catching us here live on Twitch, if you're catching us on YouTube, and I've got to get things caught up on YouTube, or if you're catching us as a VOD here on Twitch. Either way, we enjoy having you here with us. Our streaming schedule normally is Mondays is Family Night at the Emporium, as my daughter Bonnie and I are doing some gaming. We just finished the series, the House of Da Vinci series of puzzle solving games and all that, by finishing House of Da Vinci 3 last week. On what we're probably going to do is Monday, one game that we did earlier, it's an escape room oriented game. Thank you for coming, Wandering Silence. Glad you enjoyed everything. So it's a escape room game that has a module that they've created that's based off of the game The Talos Principle, if you're familiar with that. So we're going to do that. And then we've pretty much decided what we're going to do next. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to go back to some stuff that we have done earlier in the past. So we're definitely looking forward to having you all see it as we go into that. Oh, we got an ad break going right now. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stall to get past this. Actually, we're going to dismiss the ad break here because we're going to get ready to do a raid here, try to find someone that we can raid. So that's on Monday nights. Wednesday nights is Baldur's Gate 3, where we're just about at the end of the story that we're doing, The Legend of Ben Mustaine. So we're ready for the battle with the Netherbrain. So we'll be reaching the end of that. Then we'll be starting a new series on Baldur's Gate 3, where I'm going to be playing a Dark Urge character. So I'm going to open up to people in Discord to give me ideas. I'm going to be using a mod set from Nexus. So it's going to have a whole lot other races and classes that we can use and such. So I'll post some of those options there and get some ideas on what kind of race and class we want to play this Dark Urge character off of. So that'll be on Wednesday nights. And then Saturday afternoons, we're trying to hopefully be back with Wandering DM on his channel when everyone else on the team, as we're working our way through the series, a series on Scion, Birth of the New Gods, as our demigod characters are trying to save the land of the living by preventing the destruction of the land of the dead. So that is what we will be doing there on Saturday afternoons, and then we'll be back for more Grappler's Keep, as we're only just a few weeks away from our next premium live event, the Chamber of Horrors, our version of the Elimination Chamber. So we're looking forward to that. So let's see who is on tonight that we can go raid. Prax is on. She's got just chatting. We're going to go raid Prax. So that's kind of a no-brainer there. Phasmophoria. If you like what you see here, join us on Discord. There's links there in the chat where you can come join us there. Phasmophoria. Okay. You can join us there. We have sections to talk about the different games we're doing here. We also have sections to show off any of your creative endeavors that you have going on. Crafts, arts, crafts, anything anything that you're doing to show your artistic style and all that. We would love to see it there. See, there's spots for that. We also have a special section called the prayer closet. Here in this household, we definitely believe in the power of prayer. We know that it's real. We know that it's powerful. We know that it works because we've seen it time and time again with our family and friends and our church family as well. So if you would like that kind of spiritual support, if you have a need, if you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it there in that section called the prayer closet, and we'll be praying for you. This isn't just a thoughts and prayers and no one does anything. I keep a list on Evernote for everybody that's on my prayer list and all that to track on what's all going on. So is how God answers and things of that nature. So if you'd like that kind of spiritual support, please take advantage of it. If it's something that's kind of personal, kind of private, and you don't want all the internet hearing about it, then just use the praying hands emoji. We'll take that as what we call in church an unspoken request, which means God knows what it is, you know what it is. We don't know, but we don't have to know all the details. All we need to know is that the need is there, and that's enough, and that's what we will do to be praying for you. So, again, if you would like that kind of spiritual support, please take advantage of that. So let's go ahead and set up the raid with Prax. See what she's got going on there. And until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays, but there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun. Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production.